people are naturally drawn to those who are similar to themselves. This phenomenon, known as the similarity effect, shapes much of our social interactions, friendships, and even romantic relationships. From the earliest moments of childhood to our complex interactions as adults, this effect quietly influences whom we trust, whom we confide in, and with whom we choose to spend our time. But why are we so attracted to similarity? What forces drive this instinct, and how does it impact our lives, both positively and negatively? At its core, the similarity effect is rooted in our evolutionary need for safety and belonging. In ancient times, being part of a group meant survival. People who shared our values, language, and customs were less likely to pose a threat and more likely to support us in times of need. This instinct persists even today, as our brains are wired to favor those who seem familiar and relatable. When we meet someone who shares our interests, background, or viewpoints, we feel an immediate sense of connection, a kind of unspoken understanding that bridges the gap between strangers. Consider, for instance, the first day at a new school or workplace. Surrounded by unfamiliar faces, we instinctively seek out those who remind us of ourselves, whether it's someone who grew up in the same town, speaks the same language, or even dresses in a similar way. These small points of similarity create a sense of comfort and security, making it easier to approach and engage with others. It's not just about shared interests or experiences. Even subtle cues like body language, tone of voice, or sense of humor can trigger the similarity effect. Research consistently shows that similarity is a powerful predictor of attraction and friendship. Psychologists have found that people are more likely to form close bonds with those who share their attitudes, beliefs, and values. This is not just limited to deep philosophical perspectives. Simple preferences, like a favorite type of music or a love for a particular sport, can be enough to spark a connection. The more similarities people perceive between themselves and others, the greater the sense of rapport and trust that develops. But the influence of similarity goes beyond personal relationships. In the workplace, teams made up of individuals with similar backgrounds or ways of thinking often collaborate more smoothly and experience less conflict. This is because shared perspectives make communication easier and reduce the likelihood of misunderstandings. However, there is a downside to this. Too much similarity can stifle creativity and innovation, as teams become echo chambers where new ideas struggle to emerge. In marketing and advertising, companies routinely leverage the similarity effect to build brand loyalty. When a brand reflects the values, aspirations, or lifestyle of its target audience, consumers are more likely to feel an emotional connection. This is why advertisements often feature people who look, speak, and behave like their intended customers. The message is subtle but clear. This could be you. By mirroring the preferences and identities of their audience, brands make themselves more relatable and trustworthy. Social media amplifies the similarity effect in profound ways. Algorithms are designed to show us content that aligns with our interests and beliefs, creating digital communities where like-minded individuals congregate. While this can foster a sense of belonging, it can also reinforce our existing views and limit exposure to diverse perspectives. This phenomenon, known as the filter bubble, illustrates the double-edged nature of the similarity effect. While it brings people together, it can also create divisions and deepen misunderstandings. The similarity effect even influences our judgments in subtle, unconscious ways. Studies have shown that job applicants who share a hiring manager's background or hobbies are more likely to be hired, even when other candidates are equally qualified. In legal settings, jurors may be more sympathetic to defendants who share their race or socioeconomic status. These biases, though often unintentional, highlight the pervasive power of similarity in shaping our decisions and perceptions. In romantic relationships, similarity plays a vital role in both attraction and long-term success. While the saying "opposites attract" is popular, research suggests that couples who share similar values, interests, and life goals are more likely to enjoy lasting, satisfying relationships. Shared experiences and perspectives make it easier to communicate, resolve conflicts, and build a life together. Of course, some differences can add excitement and growth to a relationship, but a strong foundation of similarity tends to promote stability and harmony. However, the similarity effect is not without its challenges. When we gravitate only toward those who are like us, we risk limiting our worldviews and missing out on the richness of diversity. In society at large, this can lead to social fragmentation, as communities become insular and less open to new ideas or people from different backgrounds. In the workplace, it can result in groupthink, where innovation is hampered by a lack of diverse perspectives. Recognizing the power of the similarity effect is the first step toward overcoming its potential pitfalls. By becoming aware of our natural tendencies, we can make more conscious choices about whom we interact with and how we form our judgments. This doesn't mean abandoning the comfort of similarity altogether. After all, shared experiences and values are fundamental to human connection. Instead, it means balancing our instinct for similarity with an openness to difference. One way to do this is by seeking out opportunities to engage with people from different backgrounds, cultures, and viewpoints. Whether it's joining a new club, traveling to unfamiliar places, or simply striking up a conversation with someone outside our usual social circle, these experiences can broaden our horizons and deepen our understanding of the world. In turn, we become more empathetic, adaptable, and resilient, qualities that are increasingly important in our interconnected global society. Organizations can also play a role by fostering environments that value both similarity and diversity. This might involve creating teams that blend people with shared values and complementary differences, encouraging open dialogue and challenging assumptions. By doing so, workplaces can harness the benefits of similarity, such as trust and cohesion, while also tapping into the creative potential that comes from diverse perspectives. Ultimately, the similarity effect is a testament to the deep-seated human need for connection and belonging. It reflects our desire to be understood, accepted, and valued for who we are. While it can sometimes lead us to exclude others or miss out on new experiences, it also provides the foundation for meaningful relationships and communities. By understanding the forces that drive our attraction to similarity, we gain the insight needed to build richer, more inclusive lives. So the next time you find yourself drawn to someone because they remind you of yourself, take a moment to appreciate the comfort and connection that similarity brings. But also consider stepping outside your comfort zone, reaching out to someone different, and embracing the possibility of growth that diversity offers. In doing so, you not only enrich your own life, but contribute to a more open, understanding, and connected world.